Thanks for
So,
introducing yourself.
so can you also give a brief introduction about yourself, your past
Yeah.
experience, um, how, what all things do you learn in your experience, what all company you work with, and what all projects do you work with in the brief, not very detailed, but brief.
Yep, sure. So it's been 7 years. I'm in software testing, and I have worked with different organizations, service based and product based. So have knowledge of different domain like um, graphics and marketing products and tools, travels, matrimony, health, and IoT, and currently working into the banking with HSBC, and my parallel company is Inventec Info currently, and client is HSBC via Capgemini. So working for three organizations at the same time, and I'm currently responsible for all the tasks in the POD which relate to QA. It could be the exploratory automation of browser or API. So I'm having exposure of automations, and since doing automation since 2 years, and have knowledge of Selenium, Java, APM, REST Assured, Maven Git, Jenkins. So that's me.
Yeah, okay. Thanks for that. Can you explain the current framework which you are using and what all elements are you using in your current framework?
So in Selenium, they're using Maven and Cucumber, and
Yeah, so sorry to interrupt. So,
yep,
I mean, we want to understand which framework you are using. We are talking about, I mean, which framework and then component.
sure. This is Maven.
So you are using Maven as a framework.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead, please. Please go ahead. Go ahead. Yes, yes.
Okay, and there is two different packages where one is the core, which we are not supposed to touch, and it is something that we use our PDD test use it internally, but we are not supposed to use touch it as it used for globally. As in HSBC, there are multiple countries and different payment journeys, so we do not uh, uh, touch the core packages, and we are only working on the PDD test folders where the feature file or test tab or page object has been declared, or the configs in resource folders. So that is something like overview, and it is and that they're using Cucumber uh, execute and to create new test cases.
Okay, good, good. So, uh, so are you into writing some manual test cases or?
Yes, mostly see in HSBC we do not keep doing one task. I mean, if someone is a proficient with the automation, still he has to do manual task, and without knowledge of manual, automation is still a little bit difficult to perform.
Okay. So, I mean, if I ask you some crucial test cases, I mean, not the generic one. Uh, so, suppose I'm working on any application. Let's consider it money control. Okay, and I mean there are front end and back end integration is already there. Some APIs are being introduced, but what is happening when I open any page? API is giving 200, but it is not visible on my front end. Okay, so
Okay.
what will be the will be the cases that you will be following? How you will be debugging it like as a QA?
So you are making API call from front end, but the data is not loading. Something is like that, right?
No,
On
no,
the
no,
front end.
no, no. I mean, my website is there. I open a
Mm-hmm.
page. I'm opening a page, and anyhow, when I go to the network tag, my API is giving me 200. Got it?
Got it.
But anyhow, the data is being loaded on the front end. API is giving some response, but data is not being loaded. So, what all the steps as a QA that you will be taking care, and you will be telling the developer that this is how that we need to update or something like that. What all the areas where you will be focusing as a senior or 8-year experience QA who will be leading the key team.
Okay. So uh, I will consider the platform for the front end if it is happening for only one platform or other platform also, like Chrome, Safari, or Firefox, or Windows, or Mac,
Let's
or
consider
mobile, or
let's consider everywhere.
everywhere. Okay.
Yes.
So then if API is giving 200 and page is not loading, then our data is not visible on UI, then I will check on the back end if data is available with that API. Like the data should be in the table when the API calls. It should retrieve the data from there. If data is not there, then it won't going to show up on the UI. Still, UI going API going to give you 200, but the data is not going to load because there is no data in the backend or no collaboration with the data and API. So mostly we'll try to check on backend that what is issue is what is the issue with API and the data tables.
Okay. So are you sure that data is being picked from the database?
If API call is made, then data should
Okay.
be big.
So how many? What are the types or from where an API can pick the data?
Mm,
What are the sources from where API can pick the data?
sources, you mean the files like JSON or XML or HTML
Sources means
file?
some system, some databases, some other thing from where API is picking the data and displaying it.
I'm not getting this.
Okay,
I'm
no
sorry.
problem, no
Yeah.
problem, no problem. Yeah, Priyank, please.
Yes. So suggestions which are getting displayed.
Right.
So how would you validate that there are only 10 suggestions displayed whenever you type something on the search box?
Okay. So once we type the that searching keyword in this search box,
Mhm.
it will show the suggestion, right? That this 10 is being displayed here. So we can do one thing, that if we can there is two way I believe. One is that we can try to find a relative or related text in all this option, that this searched text is visible with this result, and we can count them. And
How would you do that?
um,
Can you give me the XPath of it?
XPath of result.
Yes. So how would you validate it? I mean, there are 10 results. The requirement says that there should be 10 results. Manually, it is easy to check. You type T-shirt and then you can count that
Yes,
there are 10 suggestions which are showing up. How would you do that through automation scripts?
there should be
What would be
one.
your approach?
There should be one common element from where we can take the list,
Okay.
which this suggestion has Eclipse direction, I think,
Okay.
and the label is T-shirt.
Can you write that XPath here?
No, 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 no. This one. Sorry. I was not looking at the correct one, but this is the panel where the 10 result is being displayed. So we can take a list of this.
Can you search that XPath in Chrome Inspector?
This is suggestion container, and I have to search XPath. And we can get directly XPath, but I think it is not visible. I mean, option is not here.
Okay. Is it because of the incognito mode?
Yes, I'm on my incognito mode. That
I
is the
think it should
reason.
not. It
Okay.
should not be the reason. Uh, yeah, Abhishek, please.
Yeah. So what you wanted, like, I mean, you want a already written XPath, but as a QA, I want you to write the XPath. I don't
Yeah.
want any inbuilt XPath that is being suggested by Selector Hub, ChromePath,
Yes.
or by the Chrome itself.
Okay, then there is so class name is should be unique for this, and
Just write it. So which language you are using? Java, Python.
Java.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead, please, please.
I think this can give a list of present
Okay,
elements.
okay. So where are you going to save it?
By creating list,
List of what? String.
list of all, yeah.
Okay. So you are going to save it, in these things in string, list of string, and then you'll iterate something like this.
Yes.
Okay, okay, okay. Mm, let me ping you one more thing in the chat box, and just open your chat box. Like,
Okay.
yeah, just open it. And one more, do one more thing. Just copy whatever XPath you have written in the comment box. Just copy that. Copy and paste that. Yeah, yeah. Just do that. Yeah. Now pick this. Yeah, the whole thing and paste in Notepad. So as you can see, what is p tag? What it denotes in HTML? Any idea? P tag stands for,
Um,
and BR for, any idea?
we are could be for body and P for the page.
Paragraph. P for paragraph and BR for break,
Yeah,
line break.
yeah.
Okay, no problem. So the P, if I want to get the text of this, I mean something is missing. This is Java, or this Java and something like this. Okay, if I
Hmm.
want to get only this text, so what XPath I will be writing? No ID, no class, nothing is there. If I want only this Java and, I mean, this is all I want. What XPath I will write to get this result? Any guesses?
Mm, by us and
Uh-huh.
using something like to traverse from parent to child using tags. I never get into this kind of situation, so
Okay,
I'm
okay,
not sure
okay.
about this
No problem, no
solution.
problem. I want. I mean, if you are unable to give me correct answer, that is fine. But I want your approach in solving that. As a QA
Hmm.
or a quality analyst, what I used to do, I used to analyze things. Okay, static testing is something like that. I used to analyze what I
Yes.
need to fetch. Then I will write something. Okay, so I want your approach for this problem.
So in Selenium I've never faced, but in APM there
Uh-huh.
is some inbuilt APM supported locators,
Uh-huh.
uh, UI automator, find by UI automator, something like that, that
Okay.
APM supported, and
Oh.
that try to find by text and this. So in
Uh-huh.
Selenium,
Uh-huh.
if there is no ID, no class, just HTML tags,
Oh.
then believe there should be the way like APM.
Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, Prank, if you have, I mean, I'm done from my side. If you have any question, yes, please go ahead.
Even I am done. Abhishek, I think we are both done.
Yeah.
Chetan, do you have any questions for us?
No, sir, not now.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Chetan.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Chetan. Bye.
Thank you.